Hey, Reid. Let me take you through what your training program looks like. The purpose of this video is to show you how to use this program template, as well as to discuss what this program is about. First, let's start with what's the purpose of this training program. I wrote it up here. Under the program overview. This program is designed to increase strength and lean muscle mass, as well as improve your performance. In this first block of training, you will see that we have added a lot of volume to start. That's that's so your body can build muscular endurance as well as get used to the stimulus that this program is going to bring to you. Also, what I'm thinking about is if we can give you a little more muscular endurance by giving you more volume by week 3 and so on, you will recover a little faster. You won't feel as sore starting week 3, and we're really gonna get a jump on getting you stronger and looking lean and mean. Now, the way I like to do my updates, I like to send you updates every Sunday afternoon or evening. So if you can send me the weekly updates anytime on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday morning, I will be sure to add my update, as well as attaching audio response with every update so you know where you're at and I can walk you through any difficulties that you may have. Additionally, if you can add notes to your program on the notes sections that I've added, it would be very helpful. So that way I know how to edit your program. That pretty much wraps up what the program looks like in the program overview. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Now, let me take you through how to work this worksheet. So I'm going to share this worksheet through Google Drive, as well as I'm going to attach it in your email. You can tell me if you want me to keep that sharing on the Google Drive, or if you want me to attach the new program update in your email. It's whatever your preference is. It's the same to me. Although I will say with most of my clients that I program remotely for, they tend to like the share on the drive a little more because they don't take too much space with saving attachments on their computer or phone. So you can tell me which one you prefer, and I'll do the way you like it. But for the purpose of this first week, I'm going to send you an attachment of the program, as well as I'm going to share it through Google Drive so you have both options. So let's roll through how to use this program. So the first tab on this program has your weekly schedule. So the way I did your weekly schedule, I kept it the same way in which we had it when we were training together at Equinox. So I made it a 4-day split, Monday through Friday, having you take Thursday off and Sunday off. Saturday, you're off from lifting, but I've added low intensity 30-minute cardio for you to do, just like you were doing before. If you choose to do that low intensity cardio inside your week, either Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, or anytime between Monday through Friday, you can do it. Just let me know which day you're doing it, so I can stay consistent with my scheduling for you. So on to the weekly schedule. So Monday, I have you do under the strength portion, I have you squatting and deadlifting. Under the hypertrophy portion, I have you doing some lower body work and some back. And then a core exercise. For Tuesday, under the strength portion, I have you benching, as well as under the hypertrophy portion, I have you doing some back, some delts, and some arm. No isolated abdominal exercise on Tuesday, but you will have a finisher, which is high intensity interval training for the last 10 minutes of your workout. On Wednesday, I'm going to have you deadlift, as well as do some lower body and one isolated abdominal exercise. Thursday, like I mentioned before, I have you taking the whole day off. I figured that would be a good day after 3 days of hard training, a day that you can give your body to just recover, and perhaps you can do some stretching that day, or like I mentioned before, you can do your low intensity cardio as an option. For Friday, I have you benching again, as well as squatting for your strength portion. And for your hypertrophy portion, I have you do a little bit of back work as well as chest. No isolated abdominal exercises for that day. And I'm going to have you do a finisher with some, which is the same thing as Tuesday is a high intensity interval workout that should take you about 10 minutes to finish. So that's what your week looks like. If you need to change the order of days and what exercise you're doing, just let me know via email or add some notes to the attachment, and I'll be sure to edit it as you like. Now onto the second tab, the strength tab. So the strength tab is going to have your strength lifts, such as squat, bench, and deadlift. And as you can see, there's a YouTube link on each one of these tabs with the exercise selected. Now, most of the exercises that have the YouTube link, I have posted those exercises myself on my YouTube page. So you can follow my YouTube page to look at the latest content that I have, as well as when you click on the videos, you'll notice that my YouTube videos have no commercial. So it gets you right to that exercise reference, so you know exactly what you're doing without wasting any time, which is really cool. Now, let me show you the hypertrophy tab. Hypertrophy tab is going, as you scroll down, you're going to see, before you scroll down, the first thing you're going to see is warm-ups. That should take you about 10 minutes for lower body and upper body. I also included videos with these warm-ups as well. You're also going to have cool downs for your lower body and your upper body, and also video references for each cool down. Now, as you scroll down, you're going to see the weeks. So I created this template with 12 weeks, which should take you from today, September 4th, week of September 4th, all the way to the week of November 19th for the first 3 months of training. Now, if we to open each week, what you do is you're going to hit this plus sign on your left-hand corner, and then you're going to see the exercises that you're doing. And just like your strength tab on your hypertrophy tab, you're going to have a video for each one of the exercises. And just like we've done it in the past, each day is going to have the sets, reps, and weight you're going to be using. So for instance, this says week 1, lower body, back, and core. So that should reflect what you're doing on Monday, which is your lower body, back, and core for your hypertrophy. And for your strength, you're going to be doing squat and deadlift. Obviously, you're not going to see the squat and deadlift here. That's going to be something you're going to find on your strength tab. And for Monday, you're going to refer to the Monday squat. See, because you got Monday and Friday squats. You're going to refer to the Monday squat, which is 2 sets of 7 reps at 120 pounds. And you're going to refer to the Monday deadlift. So if we look for deadlift now on the strength tab, we're going to look for Monday, which is right here. And you got 2 sets of 6 reps at 125 pounds for your deadlift. So you got a light deadlift on Monday and a light squat day on Monday. So not much changes there. 2 by 7 on your squat, and on your deadlift you got 2 by 6. So that works nicely for your Monday. Now on Tuesday, under your strength tab, you're gonna have bench. So if we click on the strength tab, we're gonna look for bench. So we're gonna scroll to the right and look for Tuesday. So this is Tuesday, and your bench is 3 sets of 8 reps at 110 pounds. So that's your Tuesday strength. So that's the only thing you're doing for strength on Tuesday is just bench. Now for your hypertrophy, you got back, delts, and arm. So we're gonna go back on your hypertrophy tab. So once you finish doing your 3x8 at 110 pounds on your bench on Tuesday, you're gonna go on your hypertrophy tab and you're gonna scroll to the right under back, delts, and arms and finisher. And then you'll see all the accessory work that you have for your back, for your delts, and a little bit for your arm. And you're also going to find a finisher. The finisher is going to be under the energy system development portion of the program. And you're going to be doing some airdyne bike, 5 rounds. Each round, you should hit 10 calories on the airdyne bike. And you're going to start back up again your next round once your heart rate is at 100 beats per minute. So as soon as your heart rate hits 140 beats per minute, you're going to start the next round. So that's your Tuesday on your weekly schedule. Now for your Wednesday, you got your deadlift for your strength and then some lower body for your hypertrophy and one isolated abdominal exercise for Wednesday. So again, you're going to refer back to your strength tab once you hit Wednesday, and you're going to look for deadlift. So Wednesday, you have your heaviest deadlift of the week. You got 145 pounds, 3 sets of 4 reps, and then 135 pounds, 2 sets of 4 reps. Once you complete those sets and reps, you're going to write the RPE number here. You're going to record it 1 through 10. I'll walk you through the RPEs after I'm done taking you through what the strength and hypertrophy look like put together in a training day. So Wednesday, you're going to deadlift. After you finish your deadlifts, you got 5 sets of 4 reps. You're going to go through your hypertrophy portion. And this is Wednesday. I'm just checking in. So for your hypertrophy portion for Wednesday, I'm going to scroll over here. So you got lower body 2 and core 2. So it looks like you're going to do your isolated abdominal exercise with that plank hold. Then you're going to do some walking lunges, lower body, cable pull-throughs, which is good for your lower body and back, standing calf raises, using the Smith machine, half kneeling kettlebell halos, good for your core and to loosen up the shoulders. And then you got some quadricep extensions. And that wraps up your Wednesday, which is lower body 2 and core 2. And as you can see, no finisher on Wednesday. So that takes us to Thursday now. I'm sorry, to Friday, because I have you taking Thursday off. For now, you can tell me if you want to change that. So for Friday, we have your bench and your squat. For your strength and some back and chest for hypertrophy. And we will have a finisher of high intensity interval training at the end of your workout. So what the strength looks like on Friday is, click on your strength tab. You're going to look for bench press. We got bench press right here. And this is Friday. So your bench press for Friday is going to look like 135 pounds for 1 set of 4 repetitions, and then 130 pounds for 2 sets of 4 repetitions. So that's going to be your strength portion of the bench on Friday. Then you have squats also on Friday. So I'm going to click back on the strength portion, and then we're going to look at squat. For squatting, you have heavy squats. You got 2 sets of 4 reps at 140 pounds, and 2 sets of 4 reps at 130 pounds. That's your Friday squat. So bench and then squat on Friday. After you do that, you have your accessory work, which is on back, chest, and you also have a finisher on Friday. So you're going to click back on the Q4 hypertrophy tab, and you're going to go all the way to Friday where it's going to be labeled with back 3, chest 1, and finisher. So you got your accessory work narrow grip pull-ups for back, single arm dumbbell bench press for chest, cable chest fly for chest, leverage high row for back, dumbbell bent over row, and decline dumbbell chest press. So that's your Friday resistance portion. You got your sets and reps on this right-hand corner and the weight as well. And like I said before, this is a day that you got to do your high intensity interval training under your energy system development. For this day, I've chose the rower. And for the rower, you're going to do 5 rounds and you're going to aim to get to 200 meters in 45 seconds or less. So you're going to go all out. Now, if you hit 45 seconds, but you don't hit 200 meters, you're gonna stop right there at 45 seconds. Now, if you hit 200 meters before you get to 45 seconds, you're gonna stop right there at 200 meters. So whichever of the two comes first, either the 200 meters or the 45 seconds. If they both happen to come at the same time, then that's fine as well. You're going to restart your next round when your heart rate hits 140 beats per minute. Like I mentioned before, that's in between your zone 2 and zone 3 of cardiovascular training. Reason I want you to do that is so you can burn as many calories as you can in a short period of time, which is going to benefit you by improving your metabolism as well as lowering your blood pressure and helping your heart rate recovery. So that's why I really wanted to add a couple of finishers during the week. And that's what a week of training is going to look like for you, Reed, Monday through Sunday. Now, let me break down a little bit of what I need you to update for me every week. This is going to be the last portion of the program. So when it comes to your updates, it's imperative that you give me your RPEs for every one of your strength days. For all of these days, I need to know what your RPE looks like. What the RPE is the rating of perceived exertion. And we record it by writing down a number anywhere from 1 to 10. So on the strength tab, I have colored it yellow for the portion where you're going to rate your RPEs. So for instance, if you're doing Monday, which is your squat day at 120 pounds, 2x7, this is where you would record the number anywhere 1 to 10. So it could be an 8 RPE, or it could be a 5 RPE, or it could be a 1, or it could be a 10. Whatever that RPE is, I need to see it recorded here because I'm going to base that RPE, I'm going to base it off what your progression is going to be for the following week. So there is no way for me to know what your strength progression looks like unless I have your RPE recorded here. So you're going to record those after every lift of every strength day that you have. Now, just as a quick reference for the RPE, for instance, for example, if it's a 7, if you're going to record 7 for an RPE, that means that you had 3 more repetitions left in the bank. Meaning, if you're doing your squats for 2 sets of 7 reps and you finish your second set and you tell yourself, man, I think I had 3 more reps in me. I could have probably done 10 if I really pushed it. Then that would be an RPE of 7. If you had 2 reps left after you finish your second set of 7 reps, then that would be an RPE of 8. And you sort of get the hang of it. 1 to 2 reps left, then it's an 8.5. 1 rep left in the bank, that's an RPE of 9. And then if you max out and you got nothing left in you, that could be either a 9.5 or a 10, depending how fatigued or exhausted you are after your strength lift. So I need those RPEs recorded under the yellow line for every one of your lifts that you do throughout the week. Now for the hypertrophy portion, I don't need you to give me RPEs. I have based the RPEs already for your hypertrophy, anywhere between 6 to 9. That should probably be what you feel RPE wise for your hypertrophy portion. Now, if any of the weights are too easy or too hard, feel free to let me know in the notes section, so that way I can update it the following week with a weight that would be closer to where you currently are at. Like I said before, you can collapse the programs by pressing on the minus, open the program by pressing on the plus. I'm going to send you updates every Sunday of each week. So for now, you're going to notice the following week is blank, because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to update it until I have, until I know that you've completed this week, this first week. So that way I can progress you accordingly, and I'm making sure that you are supported every step of the way. Now, the rest of the tabs, we already covered the RPE tab. That's just a reference for you, so you know what number to put on your strength portion. The macro sheet worksheet is not something that you need to worry about for now. I'm going to put what your daily values, nutritional values, look like once I get an in-body from you. Food log is something you can start now. You can log what your food look like throughout the week. And once I have your data from your in-body and I'm able to put what your macros look like, I'm going to be able to coach you on things that we might need to change up a little bit between your breakfast and your dinner. The data tab, also a tab that you don't need to worry about. That's where I record your 1 rep max all the way to your 10 rep max for the lifts that we're doing, that you're going to be doing throughout this program. So that's just more of a reference point for me as the coach, so I know how to progress you. Exercise bank, same thing. You don't need to worry about this. These are all the exercises that I plan on adding to your program as we go through it. Now, if you do want to change an existing exercise that is in your program, just let me know, so then I can edit it and change whichever exercise you want to change. You do have this exercise bank for reference in case you want a specific exercise. And that's pretty much it. That's your whole program. I'm going to attach it to your email, as well as I'm going to share it through Google Drive. So you can let me know which way do you prefer to do updates, whether it's attached on the email or shared through the Google Drive. That pretty much wraps up the explanation of your training program, Reed. I'm really excited for you to get started with this program. Let me know if you have any further questions, or if there's anything I missed explaining during this video. Feel free to pause, rewind, fast forward any portion of this video, as I'm making sure that I go through every part as best as I can. I look forward to your feedback and look forward to you getting started with this program. Hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. Thank you.